so I thought today's topic would be interesting just based on some experiences that I've had probably within the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I think you probably have too. Not to mention a show you just had me watch.
You'll know what I do.
So I'd like to talk about like 6 degrees of separation.
The Mike Rowe TV show?
No, but you made me watch that the other week, and
cool.
I loved it.
It's very cool.
But I think it's interesting when you meet people and you find out where they're from. And my whole thing is when I meet people, and Kim will know, she'll sit there and attest to this, is that
everywhere we go,
I'm always like, hi, I'm Valerie, where are you from, what do you do, and I find out like basically demographically where they're from. 9 times out of 10 I might know somebody from that area or whatever, and it starts this conversation. And I'll give you one example, and then I'm going to ask you what you experienced, because I know for a fact you got a phone call from somebody about an experience of meeting somebody.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll remind you.
Okay.
They're related to me. They called you. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
so I some of you might know I've started a new position, a new job, and I'm super excited about it.
Woo!
I won't tell you what company, but it is.
It's a great company.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, for pet wellness, and so I'm super excited about
Amazing
that. So
company.
I
yeah.
can't wait to
Great
get that
job.
rolling and doing all that kind of stuff.
It's a
and
big
learning.
deal. She's a big deal.
And learning stuff, so it's super exciting. A lot of training. I'll be in St. Louis the end, or actually beginning of
Lot to
August. So
learn.
if anybody's in St. Louis and wants to have dinner and lunch, call me. I'll be there. Anyway, so I happen to be talking to one of the regional managers, and with this company, they really like to know who you are, what your hobbies are.
Yeah.
About your
Just trying to get to know you, right? Like
really trying to get to know you, and they're really passionate about that kind of stuff. And so I explained to this gentleman that I'm in a singing group, and we were.
Did you tell him the whole thing?
We were on this show, and we won Sweet
You
Adelines.
did? You told him the whole thing?
Yeah, because they're telling us their hobbies, and it could be like
Well, right, but like I would say, my
well,
hobbies. In a former life, I sang in a group, and
right.
and that was really fun. But we don't do that anymore. Like end of story.
Like, posters, because I do Zoom, so he noticed like the posters and the
Sure,
music, and
they're gonna
so he's like,
ask,
what
of
is
course,
that?
right,
And then I
right.
have to explain things.
Yep.
And so I said, he goes, well, where's your group from? And I said, well, originally we're in the Baltimore area. And
Apparently, we're soccer moms from Baltimore.
yeah, exactly. And I said, we have one from this Delaware, one from Annapolis, one from here. And he's like, well, now wait a minute. He goes, do you sing with Leslie? Now, some of you know our quartet, our
Stop
personnel.
it right now.
And I said, yeah, I do. And he goes, I used to be their vet tech when she would bring in these 2 dogs.
Does Leslie know this, or is she finding out right now?
I messaged her, and she's like, oh my God, and that was it. But I was just like...
I'm telling you, the area...
The Artemis group, it was their dogs. Leslie would
Oh,
their
Pat
dogs.
and... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2
Oh
dogs would come
my
in, and they would
gosh.
only request him. He was that was their person. And he's like, I know Leslie well, and all this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it was the craziest thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. So it was
The world is so small. I don't know what it is about this area.
Yeah.
I've been to,
Transit.
you go to Caribbean islands,
Mm-hmm.
vacation. You go down to Florida for vacation. You take the kids to Disney. You go Texas.
Yes.
It's like wherever I go.
Yeah.
Not even for a barbershop, but it's like Heidi and I went down one time, took the kids down to Florida. They were all Disneyed out. They were tired of walking, so Heidi's like really good at. She gets on and she finds activities in the area.
Yeah.
And she got us on this Everglades airboat.
Out of nowhere.
In this
Just
zoo in the
out,
middle of nowhere, right? And so we get assigned to a boat. We're getting in the rows on the boat. It's like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's an airboat. And the people in the row behind us were waiting, and so of course you just strike up conversation,
right?
As we do.
We do.
Oh, hi, here, my kid. Where are you from? Oh, we're from Middletown, Delaware.
And you're like, what?
Like I came all the way here to sit next to you people. I'm trying to meet somebody exotic.
From Morocco.
Yeah, gotta go somewhere other than Orlando to do that.
You're not gonna find out.
But even in the islands, it happens a lot.
Yes.
Like, oh, we're from Pennsylvania. We're from York, Pennsylvania. It's like, what?
I will never forget.
It's
my parents took us to the Bahamas just on a whim.
Yep.
Took my whole family.
Yep.
We all went to the Bahamas, and we're walking downtown Nassau, and we see a barbershopper singer that we knew sang Dr.
Was he from the U.S.? Because I don't know if the Bahamas has quartets or not.
I don't know, but he was.
They probably have barbershop quartets.
And we stopped and we sang a tag in the middle of the streets in Nassau.
One of the girls that works on my team at work just went to the SHRM conference. It's in Orlando.
That's correct.
And she sent me a video.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, look what I see!" And she's on a balcony looking down, and she's recording. They look like the Dapper Dans. They were not. Yeah, they were not the Dapper Dans. But a barbershop quartet was entertaining. You know, hired for that conference. It's oh my gosh.
So my brother called me.
6 degrees.
2 weeks ago.
Everything is connected. Everything.
And he said, I sat next to a guy at the restaurant.
At a diner.
At this diner. Hence, you take the.
Oh, he called me.
Yeah.
Of course,
out of the blue.
Of course, I didn't answer for like the first 3 times.
Yeah, I mean,
finally, I'm like, oh my gosh,
totally
Val's probably on fire. I should probably answer his call.
Yeah.
Hey Matt, what's going on? And so he goes to diners for breakfast. It's a thing.
It's every weekend.
And he tried. Is it a new diner or one he had never been in? I don't know, but he
I think it was
happened to be in this diner, and at the counter is another guy, alone.
Which, by the way, is always a great place to sit.
Yeah.
Always go to the counter.
That's where all the
It's fascinating.
little old men sit, right?
It's just fascinating.
Matt.
People. Yeah.
So he's sitting there talking, and as you do, oh, so how are you? You know,
Where are you from? What are you doing?
where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And they get talking about cars, I guess. Trucks,
Eventually,
Jeep.
trucks, things of that nature.
Came around, and then
Mechanical.
I guess Matt mentioned, oh, well, there's a Jeep's friend of mine, you know, my sister's friend worked at a place called Quadratech, and, you know, they actually, they sing, and they sang national anthem, they have this Jeep job, and the guy that was sitting there was like, I worked there for 20 years, you know. Like, what? So, and Matt is up and down the East Coast every, you know, from here to top to bottom, every week, and all the diners he could be at, and this random one in Pennsylvania, and he sits right smack dab next to this guy that I worked with for 5 years.
And here's another instance when we were on the beach, and there was that emergency.
There was an emergency.
There was a water rescue, and they went down the wrong. They were supposed to be on Bayside anyway.
It was a water rescue.
You started talking to the guy. He was an EMT.
Yep.
And okay.
Well, I'm an EMT, so I get all the alerts, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I get how that works. My daughter is an EMT, and her girlfriend. It's like,
and wasn't it the
you just
same?
connect.
But it was the same.
Yeah. He says, well, where is she? And I told her she's back in medical school. She's in 2 different ones right now. So. And he had just applied for one of them. So we were able to talk, oh, do you know so-and-so? Yeah, of course I do. You know, oh my word.
These things happen all the time, and I think it happens more than not.
It's less surprising when it happens in the state because we're this big. But things like your brother calling me and saying, I mean, of all places that he could be.
So random.
The fact that he had never been there, right? Maybe it was my friend's normal place. I don't know. But he's seen him again now. A couple of times, he said.
He went the other day, and he was just there again. So I guess that's their spot now. I guess
now they're gonna be best friends.
They're gonna be besties. Yeah.
Maybe they should form a quartet.
Maybe.
We need 2 more people though.
Yeah.
Quartet is 4.
And by the way, I'm wearing contacts today. Just as a sidebar.
I noticed that. I was waiting for you to squint at me. I thought maybe you were winking at me. No, you're not winking at me at all.
So they're I gotta get.
What color are you wearing?
These are called sterling gray.
Sterling. Ooh. See, your eyes are so amber.
Sunken in.
That it's hard for you to. Gray is not strong enough to cover that up.
I need to get like blue.
But you can see it. It's crazy. Like I can see around.
Yeah.
The gray around, like where maybe it goes longer than the amber of your actual eye.
Yeah.
But that amber is going to come through no matter what.
Oh.
I wonder what happened. Well, you wore green one time.
I wore green and blue.
I'll dig those pictures up because that was at one of the galas.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the blue again.
And you could see that. I thought it was green though.
I had green too.
I felt like the green was the most dramatic. Let me could see on you.
Okay.
And their prescription you can see.
Who's talking? No, just kidding.
Right. Who is that?
Who is that? Yes.
That'd be me.
I can't read. Like I have still have to do readers, but But it's I have a bad habit. I've always wanted to do this.
Right, because
Adjusting. I'm so used to having my glasses on, so it's kind of weird. I'm always going, nothing's there.
it's like people who smoke and
Yeah.
like they do it, you know, just to.
My grandfather would smoke. He quit and he would have straws cut because he had the habit of always holding something.
People
in.
do lollipops to have the.
Lollipops in hands. We so digress. But anyway, I thought that was funny. But I thought people would probably wonder why I'm wearing my glasses.
I'm sure everyone was wondering
I'm sure
why does Valerie look different?
All 200 members.
That is the mystery of the day. We all need to know so we can sleep at night.
Yes, we can sleep at night.
What is different about Valerie?
But then you turned me on to Mike Rowe's show of 6 Degrees of Separation. And interesting how that is all connected. Which
that's the whole concept of 6 Degrees of Separation. Like that's the concept is that everything is connected. So he'll take two historical facts or events and connect them with 6 different stories in the middle. And it's so cool.
I want to be the actors that he has on those shows.
They're his friends.
I
They are laughing their butts off.
People. Yeah.
Well, let's call them up. Mike, we want to be on your show.
Like, come on our show.
You be on our show. We'll be on your show. We'll sing a tag.
We'll go to the beach. We'll get like some of your barbershop friends.
You can put our Jeeps
on. Do Jeeps on the beach with Mike Rowe. It'd be awesome.
We could have used him. That would be. He has a show now. Somebody's got to do it. His show, and that we could have the Subaru that's stuck in the sand. And somebody's got to come get this knucklehead out.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to come get it. Anyway, we got.
Well, let's give a story about 6 Degrees of Separation. We'd love to hear about it. I mean, it's so wild how things unfold. Wait, we got to.
So
sidebar.
Another show that reminds me of that is it's called Drunken History.
Oh, you had me watch that one time, and I was like, "What?"
All these I was never a history buff, but it's so the way they're doing it. I am cracking up. I need to be on this show.
I saw the one
First
with
of all,
dolphins, and I thought am I like?
they arrive at someone's house. It's usually like a celebrity,
and they literally get drunk.
And they're like, okay, and they give them, and they see them chugging a bottle of wine, or whatever they're drinking, bourbon. I mean, like it's get drunk fast.
Yeah.
To the point that they start telling this historical story, right? Like they're telling the story of Lincoln maybe getting shot.
Does it get worse?
And they're like, and Ned Lincoln stands up and he's like, hey, something bit me, right? I mean, the story gets so crazy, and their actors are acting it out and like mouthing. You know, they're lip synced to the story of the drunk person.
We could do a drunken show
So
sometime.
we have to do it. Can we do that? Let's do that. Let's do it. Look, go get me some.
Where's Molly?
Look, but this is the Drink with Molly Mondays. I laugh so hard, but it puts a very real spin on history, and you're like, is that true?
Yeah, is that secondhand?
But it's funny because now all the stories they tell of history, I think people are drunk because that's how it was told.
And then.
My gosh, it's hilarious. So, Drunken History.
Drunken History.
And not that Mike Rowe has a show of people being drunk, but a couple of them, you know, they're drinking a little bit.
Mike Rowe, call us.
Hilarious. Mike, call us and plan something.
We'll plan something fun for sure. Thanks for stopping by. This, that, and the other. Let us know your 6 degrees of separation. We'd like to know what's going on in your world. TTO@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page, Instagram. We do have TikTok.
You too.
But stop by. Have the day you deserve.